for optimal health. And these 5 basics for optimal health are essential acts of self-love. How do you love yourself? You stay hydrated. And for every 50 pounds, you drink a quart of water, and you round it if you're between a 50-pound mark. For every 25 kilograms, you drink a liter, and you up it if you're in between. And you stay hydrated, right? Water, food. Use food as your medicine. Begin to consciously pay attention to your eating habits. As you study the Lifeline, you'll start to notice, wow, this is what triggers me into emotional eating. This is what causes me to eat so fast, or to clean my plate and eat it all, or not eat because I've got these thoughts about my body image, right? You're going to start to notice these patterns of drinking water, food, sleep, get good rest, be on the top of your game, right? Exercise, move that gorgeous body of yours. Get that heart pumping, stretch those muscles, stretch your mind, right? Exercise. Own your power. 5 basics: water, food, rest, exercise, own your power. These are things that we will do our best. That is the key here. We don't try. We just do our best. There will be no failure for anyone. That is a portal. There's only feedback, and we live and we learn. But I encourage you, as you study, as you learn, as you celebrate your learning, really begin to create changes and be supported and support your friends from around the world, so that you are achieving goals that you set yourself for, that you're setting for yourself, that you're really achieving the visions that you're holding for yourself in your relationships, for your business, for all the different things in your life. These 5 basics are fundamental. So you'll hear me talk about them a lot, when it comes down to really supporting the process of creating change on a subconscious level. So take a deep breath. Let it go. Your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind. This is what we are going to become masters at creating a relationship with. You and I are going to become masters at creating a relationship with the subconscious mind. What is the subconscious mind? What role does it play in your health? How does it influence you from one moment to the next? Anybody want to take a stab at that question, what the subconscious mind is?
So really quickly, I just want to let everyone know, just so it's easy, so we can realize if you have a question, because it's hard to see everyone's face if someone raises their hand. When you're looking at your Zoom screen, everyone should have, and you move your cursor, you'll see a little icon that says participants. If you click on that participants icon, a little window will pop up, and there will be a button that says raise hand. And then that will indicate to myself and Darren that someone has a question. And then that way it's easier for us to find you and have you ask your question.
Thank you, Dee. I forgot that part. You're amazing. Who would like to take a stab at what the subconscious mind is?
Denise raised her hand.
I love it. LA woman, there you are. So what oh, let me unmute you here.
Conscious?
Yeah, what is the subconscious mind, my beautiful friend?
Well, it's beautiful, first of all. And the way I see it is a filtering system, and it takes in all the stimuli, past, around you, everything that's happening, and it protects you, and how can I describe it? It runs the show pretty much. It's like when you're driving in the car and you're like, oh shit, I got here already. Subconscious got you there. Subconscious's main focus is to protect you, keep you safe. It's like, it's your homeboy, your homegirl.
It is. The primary role of everyone's subconscious mind is to be a homeboy or homegirl. In the house, LA woman just dropped the mic. It's exactly true. It's exactly true. It protects us in the moment. It protects us in the moment. That's what it does. But the subconscious mind, when we think about protecting us in the moment, it's doing this on multiple levels, which is really fascinating. Like if I like imagine these sticky notes were a fire. If I touched it, ow. I didn't consciously move my hand, ow. I subconsciously did. So it's physically protecting, right? It's, if I, get up from the seat and I start walking, or I go over to my buddy Dimitri's place and I start working out with him and he's just like pushing me to the limit, my heart subconsciously starts to raise and beat really fast. I don't tell my heart to do that, but it's protecting me, because for me to keep up with fueling my muscles with oxygen and richly nourished blood, my heart rate's got to increase. The subconscious is doing all kinds of things, but it protects us on a level that most people miss the key here. It is really neat. There are levels of protection that we are not even aware of that are happening, that are going on in the level of energy, where we are being influenced when the consciousness of love is available in a particular moment, then we can move through something. When love is present, it's like a light in a dark room. We can see our way around the room. When we are in a consciousness of fear, and that's not bad, that's not wrong, it just feels wrong. It feels bad. But fear is actually our design. And it's the design of the subconscious, actually. When we are in a situation of fear, something's going on where we don't have the ability to choose love, and the environment around us doesn't have an ability to choose love, then there's no light in the dark room. The subconscious says, I got you. I'm going to be your homeboy or homegirl. And I got you. And I'm going to protect you. And what it does is it stops us from having to process the emotions, the energy that's in motion, the consciousness. It stops us from processing that in that giving moment. And it keeps it like puts it kind of like in a hamster wheel. It keeps it moving, but it moves in the same place. It doesn't move forward. It stays in the same place. And it keeps it in that place until at some point in our life, we have the ability to turn on the light. Another way to say that is we have the ability to choose love in the face of fear. Now, how the subconscious mind lets us know that we're capable of choosing love, of turning on the light, is it speaks to us. I invite you to repeat after me here. Repeat after me. My body speaks my mind. My body is a reflection of my mind. My relationships are an expression of my mind. My behaviors are a reflection of my mind. So, as Denise was saying, well, everything comes from the subconscious mind. That's right, sister love, everything. So it shows up everywhere. And where we got ourselves in experiences where we're in pain, physical, emotional, relationship, behaviors, addiction, these struggles that we're in patterns of stress, that's how the mind gets our attention to let us know you now have a choice to turn the switch of love on. At one point you didn't, and you do now. This goes back to there are no problems, There are only portals, and the pain, fear, and stress in your life, in my life, in our world, these are a feedback system from the subconscious mind letting us know, choose what? What is this? Love. Turn on the light. Turn on the light so we can see, so we know where we are. So we live in a world right now that, based upon pain, fear, and stress, physical, psychological, emotional, right? We look at this, we are trained, we are conditioned in our world to say, make it go away. I've got a pill for you. I've got a potion. I've got something to make it go away, right? Or I've got something to help you avoid it, right? We live in a world that has ingrained us to avoid this signal, this lighthouse in the dark night. And I tell you, it's so much easier said than done that there are no problems, there's only portals. When we really get into this, this is real deal. This is real deal stuff. We're talking about our kids, we're talking about our partners, we're talking about parents, we're talking about real deal stuff, right? So the subconscious mind acts as a broadcasting system, a signal to wake us up. You are being called to wake up to the next greatest version of you, right? And I'm going to teach you how to do it. And you're going to learn it. And it's going to be cool. It'll be freaking amazing.